Hello guys, welcome to this week's technique video where we're going to be looking at doing the hammer-ons, pull-offs and a little bit of bending, but we're going to be doing that in shape 4. So to tie in with our fretboard skills class, we've been looking at minor pentatonic shape 4 this week. So what we've been doing of late, we've been taking that basic cell of hammers, pull-offs, and we're just moving that laterally through shapes 2, 3, and this week shape 4. So when we're doing that in shape 4, we're going to be using fingers 1 and 3 to play the 12th fret on the D string, followed by the 14th fret, and then again on the G string. So there's your hammers, pull-offs, keeping it all on the same strings. And then also as well, I want to look at doing some simple string bending ideas, just because that's a technique that we ought to be looking at and working on. So in shape 4, common places to bend might be on the high E string, because we're bending from the flat 7 up to the root. You might also look at bending on the B string, because we're going to bend from the 11 up to the 5th. So we'll be doing a few exercises like those in the play along, where we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 and go from there. So before, this is obviously a super short teaching video, but we know the drill hopefully at this point, because we've been doing this on a weekly basis. The exercises that we're going to be doing, we're going to play the D string to G string hammers, then we're going to do your pull-offs in reverse, and we're going to do them basically until I say stop with the video. We're then going to do the picked versions of those. Pick, downstroke, upstroke. When we reverse that again, so starting on the G string, and then finally we'll look at doing the bending stuff. Now this week we're going to be doing this at 90. What did we do? We started at 80, 85, 90, so we're moving up now another 5 BPM to 95 BPM. So if I put the A minor 7 backing on and play along with that, that is going to sound like this. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That with the pull-offs, that sounds like this. 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when we do the bends, that's going to come out like this. I'm going to do the one on the B string. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you get the drill. Now, a few people have said to me, oh, this is like, it all feels a bit too fast and I'm struggling. Well, obviously we're going progressively. We've started at 80 BPM. That is quite a common learn tempo for 16th notes. It's really not that quick at all, actually. When you may think as a guitarist with the guitar in your hands, you may be thinking like, this feels really fast. You don't listen to much music that is being played at those speeds, because it would just be too slow for everybody. So if you are struggling with that, there is in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, which as I'm looking at the camera, that's probably this side actually, there's a little cog icon. It's exactly the same as the cog icon that's on YouTube. You can use that to slow the speed of my videos down. If that's not working for you, the other thing is iReal Pro that I'm using on the computer here. You ought to be playing along with, it's just an A minor 7 backing that I'm using. Bang that in, slow it down. Just use a metronome You can use a metronome, that works absolutely fine. What I would suggest if you're using a metronome is you could set it at 80 and just do 8th notes. So that's half the speed. So if I do this at 95, right? Okay, so 95 BPM, we're doing 16th notes, and that sounds like this. If you can't play those ideas at that sort of tempo, you can subdivide it down to 8th notes, which will come out as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So yeah, that's your options really. So using the metronome, slowing down the backing tracks, subdividing the rhythms, and all of that good stuff. So that's it for this particular lesson. I'll see you in the play along video, which is the next one in this class. See you there.